Thoughts and Friends podcast. We are back again a few days late. My bad, guys. Make sure you're liking, make sure you're subscribing. Head over to Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube. Do all the things that all the people ask you to do. Please, we want to hear from you. What do you want to see? What do you like? What do you hate? Rank the three of us 1 through 3. The three of us being myself, Brody, Wes, and Bobby. We're back again. Going to talk about all kinds of fun stuff today. How are you guys?
I would like to have just a running log of a ranking of the three of us in some way. If we could just have our listeners maybe keep a ranking of us just ongoing, that'd be good.
Maybe we should start a Reddit thread. I bet that'd be really active. Nobody talks to us on regular social media, so that'll probably be a hit. We don't post on social media either. That's probably an issue. Anyway, that's not really why we're here. If you are here because of the big tease at the end of the last show, 2 weeks ago I shit my pants.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Well, we haven't done that in a while.
I was sick, had a little diarrhea, a little slippity-dippity. You get up out of bed and, you sit in that upright position and, subsequently, ironically, that position, the same position you shit in, hard to clench from. And I may or may not have splattered a little shit on the edge of the bed and all over my pants. May or may not have.
Were you wearing sweatpants or shorts?
Sweatpants shorts, actually.
Oh,
both.
Love those.
Nice.
Love those. Yeah.
Wow.
Quite.
Oh
quite
my gosh!
literally
Is that
shit the
poop
bed.
on your butt right now?
No.
Damn, them ass cheeks.
I hit squats today. It's no big deal. I'm not a hero,
Yeah.
but is what it is. Make sure you're watching on YouTube if you want to see my fucking big meaty yams.
So I have a few
that's the bigger deal.
questions. I have a few follow-up questions about shitting your pants as someone who also recently shit their pants. Was it a surprise?
In what way? I was sick.
Did the
I'd
poop
been
sneak
having
up on you?
diarrhea. Well, I was asleep. So
You shit your pants in your sleep.
No, I was awake when I shit, but the urge to shit woke me up. And I sat up, didn't really have my bearings. It just slipped a little. It slipped a little.
Okay. And I am going to go ahead and say, I think that sitting up is like a pretty easy way to clinch. Like I'm clinching right now. I'm sitting in my chair.
I think maybe it was the transition from laying down to sitting up.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to, while you're laying down and getting up. It's a lot of muscles. It's a lot of coordinate. And I just am not a very coordinated man. You're a little sleepy. It's kind of the same concept as when you wake up and you can't really grip anything very strong. I imagine the same applies to your asshole.
Good point.
You can't open a bottle of Gatorade in the morning. You're like, my fucking muscles aren't working yet.
Yeah, you got to warm up. Got to warm it up. Yeah, you get them working.
I have another follow-up question. Did it stay contained?
A little bit of it got on the bed. It wasn't.
No.
I certainly had to change my pants. But it was it wasn't a big area. We're talking a size about that big, a little more than I don't know. I'm trying to think of a
more than a
size.
shart. It's more than a shart, but it's, yeah. Okay.
All liquid, which I think is better. No debris of any kind. Like a beer can size circle of poop water. Nothing crazy. About yay round. It's not good. It's obviously bad. There's no getting around it.
The dreaded poop water.
Can we just add the fact that your girlfriend was happily sleeping in the bed next to you?
Yeah.
Well, that's so much. You can't just rip the sheets off and get that taken care of. She's on them. She's actively sleeping.
I threw a towel down. It was all the way on the other edge of the bed, so it's pretty easy to avoid contact. I went out and slept on the couch.
You just left it?
Yeah, we handle it in the morning.
You big daddy did. You threw newspaper on it.
Oh,
what are you gonna do?
I cannot imagine Michaela was thrilled about that.
I mean, probably not.
She probably
we
woke up
laughed about
smelling
it.
doo-doo.
What a stinky awakening.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. It's not
You
good.
just-
There's
you-
no
you threw the-
winners in any of this. The only winners are you, the listeners, and the viewers.
You,
No
threw
boundaries.
The sports, you threw the sports section from the local paper over some shit stains and just let her sleep in it.
Yeah, the
You're an animal.
Chaminade,
You're an animal.
Chaminade won by 7. Threw that down. Big tough one
Nice.
against CBC. Tough
Yeah.
matchup, but they took it home.
You know
And now it's
what?
covered in
I'm
poop.
so happy you're feeling better.
Yeah.
I
You know?
am. And then this week, the reason we're recording on Thursday, half the goddamn power in my fucking house doesn't work. And because
That's-
I'm renting, I got to have some guy who comes 36 hours after I ask and say, yeah, there was just a wire in there. It's just a tiny little bit loose. Just tightened it up. Took fucking 45 seconds and we were good. But we had goddamn 3 fucking days where the power would just go out in half the apartment. And
Yeah, that's
subsequently the
awesome.
internet would go out.
It was only half. Like it was just one half of the.
Yeah, it's just one.
Weird.
It was one wire to one fuse on the breaker was just not on very well. It was just loose. I don't know, but it was very
Okay.
frustrating, very annoying, seemingly a very easy fix, which is always
It would just
nice.
flicker on and off. It would just go
Yeah,
in
it
and
would
out.
shut off all the way. Sometimes it would flicker. It was It was weird. It was like it would get overloaded, which doesn't really make sense. You would think it would just work or it wouldn't work, but I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, yeah, it's only your
stuff.
fault. We're recording
It is.
later,
Well-
but I'm happy it's fixed.
Yeah. You know, in the last 3 weeks, but yeah, go to Chicago, and that was nice. That was a fun.
Yeah,
Oh
tell us
yeah,
about your
tell us
trip.
about
You did a-
that. Tell us
You did
about
a little.
that.
You kind of did a date night in Chicago. A little
Yeah, I
weekend.
did a 2-night stay, right? We got there Thursday, left Saturday evening, Thursday, like midday. Had some good meals. You know, we went out a little bit. We went to the Bulls game. It was kind of a dud because the only reason I went was to watch my boy, the Greek freak, Giannis, play some hoops, and he got hurt
Mm.
immediately, which was not fun for me. Not a lot of players on that court that I was super stoked to see once he was out.
Yeah.
But it was fine. It's fun to go to live sports. The Bulls, they do a very good live stadium experience. Good team
Yeah.
or bad team. Best
pretty good.
mascot in the league. We were a section over from getting popcorn dumped on us by old Benny the Bull. Feel like I
that
would
been of
not be
cool?
super stoked if I landed
No.
on that section. Because you see all the people come over. If you don't know, at the Bulls games, if you've never been or watched on TV, their mascot comes in a certain point of the game, and he basically has a giant bag of popcorn that he just dumps on all the fans in that section. He throws
Oh.
it everywhere.
No.
Yeah.
And not great. Yeah, but I got to see the inner workings. They come 30 minutes forward, like, hey, cover up your drinks, this and this. Everyone go crazy.
Oh.
And I mean, yeah, it's not like a surprise. They're not just like, what's going on? They tell them, but still, yeah, I'd probably do
Suppose
it.
you could-
I'd like watching it from afar.
Suppose you could leave. They give you some time. I guess you could get up. And
Yeah, they do
not-
offer that option, I guess. Still, once you sit down, you just step
Yeah.
in popcorn
There's shit
everywhere.
Yeah.
Clean it up.
Gross.
It's just a mess. But I will say, when you're watching it happen to other people, it does look pretty cool and it is pretty funny. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
no.
Well,
Good
I'm
time.
happy
Imagine
that you got to
there's-
witness that.
Yeah,
I,
other than that, not a
Saw
lot
some
on
pictures. You stayed in the same place that you did for that St. Patrick's Day. We were up there, right?
Yeah, the lovely London house.
Yeah.
Good spot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good view. Really central to
Good-
wherever you want to go. Right on the river there.
Yeah.
Did you get some good food while you're up there? Some small cheval or anything?
No small cheval. We went to the Purple Pig, which is very good. Would recommend for lunch or dinner. We went to there's a little pop up at the Soho House. It was called Sueños. It was like some traditional Mexican food, some like really fresh
okay.
fish and some. Yes, it was excellent, quite good. I'm trying to think where else we ate. Nowhere else that was really that noteworthy. We hit a little sports bar to watch the Illini. Did a lot of shopping. didn't do a lot of buying, but did a lot of shopping. We went into all the stores and be like, wouldn't it be cool if I could buy this $3,000 shirt? That'd be pretty
Love
sick.
the look. Just have a look.
Ooh,
Just have a look around.
Michaela did buy a dress for Bobby's wedding. So, it all connects. It all kind of,
nice.
Some symmetry there. So she'll be
Love
stunting.
It. And it is a great dress.
It's a good look. It's pretty
nice.
Solid. Don't want to give too much away. If anyone listening is going to be there,
Wait for the
big
reveal.
Yeah.
The second biggest dress reveal of the wedding.
Well,
so true.
Wait till you see what I'm wearing.
Wait till you see me in my toupee.
Yeah.
God.
Dude.
It
would be incredibly uncomfortable for you and annoying for you, but it would be very funny.
Yeah.
It'd be very funny.
The bit.
You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it, but the bit would be
incredible. Yeah. I mean, Bobby says she's in, so that's the part that hangs me up. It's like, do you want your pictures do I want my pictures of your wedding forever to be me wearing a goddamn stupid fucking toupee?
It would always make me laugh so much. But you also have to think you could do it just for the rehearsal dinner. Get kind of a cheap one and just glue that sucker on.
Yeah. I would want one that's pop on, pop off.
Yeah, not like a permanent, like the old TikTokers that do the semi-permanent ones.
It would be I think it would be funnier if I just got a really pro, so you just have hair now. That's crazy. What's happening?
Yeah.
Looks seamless.
There'd be some guys that would just be like, oh my gosh, Brody, you grew your hair back out. Looks great.
Yeah. 4 hymns, shit works wonders.
Yeah,
right.
Overnight.
Over fucking night. Yeah, Tommy just got some hymns, and he says that he's gonna grow flow now because of it. So,
sick. Nice, dude.
So stay tuned on that.
Looking forward to that.
I tried that for, I don't know, a while. I think my genes, they're just too powerful. It just wasn't gonna happen, I think.
I don't think that hymns is going to work. I don't think it's a true thing. So just stay tuned. He's determined. I found this other thing that he can use, which is more so based off of using more of stem cells.
Dude, I got an idea.
So,
let's all do group trip to Turkey, vacation, and hair transplant
do the implants
for the boys.
Yes.
For the boys.
Yes.
What do you
nice.
think?
Well, while I'm there, maybe I'll get some veneers.
There you go. Let's just make it.
Is that a thing there too? Do they do that really cheap over there?
Yeah.
What's going on in Turkey? Why Turkey?
Yeah. What's going on?
Why Turkey specifically?
Because medical school is not legit or something. I don't fucking know.
But Turkey's a semi-developed country. I don't know. It's not fucking. I mean, there's real cities.
Traveling after surgery is not smart. But you know what? Do it for the gram.
I love the photos of people. They'll be on a flight home from Turkey and they'll just take it over the rows and just as far up as it goes. Just
no way.
Fucking wraps on their head.
Yeah.
Just one in every row.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Or the braces over the nose.
One of the big European that's all the way across the plane, 6 rows, 6 seats, just every row. There's at least 1 or 2 in each row.
It's the thing. Turkey's really, really branded themselves as the transplant capital.
Cheap, sketchy hair transplant capital of the world.
Is it sketchy?
It's not sketchy. I don't know.
The
whole thing seems sketchy, but
I think there's probably
maybe they just have a good healthcare. I don't know, but I mean, it's not like you're using insurance on that. I imagine State Farm's not covering your Turkish hair transplant.
No, elective,
or any type of hair transplant. Actually,
no.
Out of network.
I'd say it's out of network.
Wes, anything new with you? Any updates? Life?
Not
gym
really.
grind?
Not really. Yeah, really don't have much of a life at the moment. Really trying to get it together for spring. Popping tops soon. No more hoodies. Or it's trying to get it together. You know what I'm saying?
Sickness really put a week-long hiccup in my exercise, and I haven't gotten up to speed yet again.
Here's what
I'm back. I'm in there. I'm grinding, but it doesn't. I'm not feeling as
here's what it did
motivated,
to me.
as powerful as
We were sick the exact same time, And of course, I for like 5 days or so didn't do anything either. But really, really, I don't get sick that often. It really made me thankful for my health. And now that I'm good, I'm happy to be in the gym, happy to be back at it, feeling good, just happy to be healthy. You take for
Wow.
granted. You take for granted your
Love it.
health.
That's
Love
how I
it.
felt
I love
after
it.
I had the stomach flu. I was like, I've never been so happy to be healthy ever.
It's
Being sick as an adult is the absolute worst.
yeah.
It's like, what is the fucking point of this? I'm still working. I'm just taking a shit break every 45 minutes. This is stupid.
Right.
I was really hoping with the amount of diarrhea I had, I would have tightened it up a little bit.
Lost
dropped
a
out
couple?
6 or 7 lbs. Not really.
Yeah.
Didn't do a lot of. Didn't feel like I carry a lot of water weight. Apparently, I don't carry that much water weight. I don't know.
Sad.
Yeah.
Probably not. Oh my God. Thanks so much for asking what's new with me, guys. I have something that's new.
I wasn't done. I thought we were still talking about me.
Oh, well, what else do you have to say? You said
No,
you
I'm
don't
done.
have any fucking life. Yeah, that's what I
No, I'm
fucking
done.
thought, bitch.
Oh, weird. You just go to show off your
Describe
shirt
it.
and your fucking and your shirt and your
Just
camera lags.
Oh, did it really? Can someone
You're
describe
fucking-
it while I hold up my
You're
shirt?
240p right now, bro.
Yeah.
Get some
Move
pixels,
slow.
dog. I love football. It's got a bunch of Joey Burrow pictures on it.
Yeah. It is.
Hey,
a
head
cool
over
shirt.
to YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Looks great.
Shout out
Bobby's gonna be.
to the TikTok that showed me this shirt. I bought it immediately.
Yeah, Bob's gonna be stunting next football season.
Yeah. And you know what? Today we got a bunch of shipments in because people are just sending us shit to the house from our registry for the wedding. And so I'll be like, I didn't order anything. We have like 5 packages, which is great. I go out there and there's this huge box. It's probably like 3.5, 4 feet long. And on the side, it just says the Cincinnati Bengals. And I'm like, is someone fucking with me and like sending me like something from like the Bengals, like since I'm acting like a fake fan? And it was actually ended up being like something that we ordered, but the company we ordered something from like repurposed a box because there's nothing to do with the Cincinnati Bengals in it. But I'm like, how weird.
Weird.
Like that's
What are the odds
so
of that?
weird.
That's strange. That is
But
very
the thing that
strange.
we ended up getting had something to do with sports, but it had nothing to do with the Bengals. So it's like the company probably had like the box and then
Very weird.
because I assume they had a bunch of extra like Bengals stuff on hand because of the Super Bowl. But it was kind of funny, and I was literally like in my head, like, oh my God, did someone send me like a Joe Burrow cutout? Because
Oh
it was
my
a
God.
big fucking box.
Is
That
Joe
would look-
Burrow in this box?
It would look good over your left shoulder for your podcast setup. That would be pretty funny.
Oh, that
Yeah,
would be
Joe Burrow
funny.
fathead. Yeah, let's get her a
I?
fathead. Yeah.
Should I? Other than that, what's new with me? Just fucking grinding, prepping for this fucking wedding, dealing with these fucking groomsmen.
Less than a month.
The audacity.
Less than a month.
It's literally like 3 weeks away.
Gonna
The
be hitched.
audacity of one groomsman messaging me this week saying that he got fucked because he couldn't get a hotel room, which is so weird because the hotel room block has been open since July. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Crazy.
That is
Yeah.
weird.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if I was going yet though.
Okay. Yeah, that checks out.
Well, you don't want to weigh your options, obviously.
Well, I
There
did
could be a cooler
RSVP,
wedding.
so I mean,
I'd love to give your spot up if you don't come. So just let
Yeah?
me know.
who'd you give it to?
Yeah.
Dude,
I'll
I'll
do
take
a
a promotion.
giveaway.
I'll move up.
I'll do a
Maybe
I'll go
raffle.
from
I'll do a
AAA to the
giveaway
bigs.
for Yep. But also well, I was gonna say something else about the wedding, but I forget. I'm really looking forward to being on the beach in like 3 weeks. That's gonna be just the best fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it.
This whole journey we've taken with you, God, this seems stressful and not that fun. I mean, it'll be great. It's going to be great.
I enjoy it. It's not been stressful for me, and it honestly has been like fun, but I also like enjoy event planning, and I've done events before. So,
I have a question.
Yeah.
someone
What
who
are you
hasn't.
for the actual like wedding ceremony that night, that day and night, that and the reception? What are you looking forward to the most, and what are you like dreading, or something you are really not looking forward to?
So, not that I'm not looking forward to it, but I think the thing that I'm most anxious about is walking down the aisle. Like, because Tommy and I will see each other first. So, like, I think that that will be fine because, like, my nerves with, like, him seeing me is not what I'm worried about. But, like, everyone's literally watching you. And it's, like, a lot of pressure. I think I'm going to have, like, a little bit of an anxiety attack before, like, those doors open because you're just, like, kind of sitting there alone. And
Anytime.
so,
Sorry, go ahead.
scary.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. Go
Anytime
ahead.
I've been in a wedding, like even if I'm like up there, even I get that a little bit. Even I'm just like, oh, I don't want to ruin this day and fuck this all up somehow. I don't even know how I would possibly do that, but fuck. What if I just
Yeah.
passed out right now? How embarrassing would it be if I passed out right now? Man, I'm thinking
Yeah.
about passing out a lot. God, I hope I don't pass out. I'm feeling a little lightheaded. Don't pass out. Wait, hold on. Let's come back. Everyone just
Yeah.
relax.
Been there.
Why would we pass out? Wes he's a passer
Been there
out.
before. Well, you will have your dad, walking you. I was
Yeah.
worried about like falling or tripping. I don't know what shoes you're wearing, but you'll have, someone to catch you. That'll be good.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, I know it'll be fine. It's just like that, like feeling of everyone like is waiting and like, so I'm still excited about that, but just that's giving
Yeah.
me more anxiety.
Okay.
And what I'm most excited about, I think, is like obviously like getting married, but like the dancing portion and like the like party part of the night, I'm really excited about. We have dueling pianos, which they're like very fun. Like they play like a bunch of like modern, but also like mix in like really good hits. And I'm really excited. I think it'll be a good
Okay.
dance party.
I would say
Are they going to have a set list or requests all night?
Set
The
list,
pianos.
pretty much. Yeah, because it's like a show, like a dueling piano like show where it's supposed to be
Yeah.
like witty and stuff too. And then they do like DJ breaks. And so we have like songs that we want to be played, and so it'll have a mix.
Yeah, I've seen a dueling piano show, but yeah, it's kind of like it is like kind of like a show. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've seen it one other
Yeah.
time. I was gonna
It's
say
fun.
I think some brides, the part that you're most anxious about, might be looking forward to that, like their big moment, and it's like your big, the doors
Well, it's
fling
both,
open,
right?
and it's your
You're looking forward to it so much.
your
That's
stage.
anxious.
Yeah,
Wes, when you played in the state
I'm-
championship game in high school, you were excited and anxious, I'd imagine.
Nah, I wasn't. No nerves. You kidding me?
Not a single nerve in his body. Yeah,
Nah.
I'm definitely excited for that moment because like the drama, like there's definitely going to be some drama with like the music and everything. So I'm looking forward to it. It's just like kind of gives me like butterflies a little bit. Yeah,
Nice. Is it going to be
having
what is the expectation for how long the ceremony is going to be? I guess we could ask our friend Drew. Drew's doing it, right?
Yeah, so I don't think it'll exceed like 15 minutes if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Good.
It'll be a
Good,
quick.
good.
It'll be a quickie.
Drew
Nothing
did
worse
Parker's
than a
too,
long
and it
ceremony.
wasn't very long.
Nothing
Mm-mm.
worse than a long ceremony. Keep it choppy.
Because I want to have a good cocktail hour, like.
Yeah, let's get drunk, honestly. What are we doing?
I
cannot
just wanna,
emphasize to people getting married enough.
socialize.
The ceremony is just not the reason any of us are here. It's great. I'm going to go and, going to watch, but I just can't emphasize to you enough. It's not why we're here, folks.
Yeah, ceremony's great, but it's not meant to be long. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, great. It packs a big punch in a short amount of time. We're going to go get our marriage license next week, get our rings this weekend. We're just knocking this shit out. Tommy tried to buy the groomsmen or like the bridal party gifts the other day. Not a gift that I approved. Okay. Brody and I went through this. He helped me. We talked extensively about things that are good and not good. And he totally disregarded my feedback and tried to buy these god awful Yeti cups. And I'm like, everyone has a Yeti cup if they want a Yeti cup. Don't get a fucking Yeti cup. I don't want to see another one. Like, if work gives me one, that's one thing. But if I'm in a wedding and I'm renting like a $250 tux and you get me a Yeti cup, I'm going to shit in your fucking Yeti cup, bitch.
That's the thing. I don't want something that works as a work gift and as a wedding gift. Like, I'm not going to get the same gift for my boss that I'm going to get for my friend. If I get one more goddamn thing with my initials monogrammed on it, I'm going to fucking scream. I don't need it.
Fucking serious.
I don't want one of
serious.
those. I don't want.
Just literally 2 months ago for Christmas, my boss got me a Yeti cup with my initials on it. Dead serious.
I did. I got that too for my birthday from work with my initials on it. Great work gift.
It's crazy how uncreative people. It's a nice gift. I
don't use them really, but
I use them. But like now that I work from home, I don't as much. But anyway, so I pumped the brakes really fucking quick. I was like, no. I said, I talked to Brody and he says this gift is fucking stupid. I had to throw you under the bus, Brody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Harsh.
I got my point across, and guess what? I got my way. And I like explained it, and I even called in reinforcement. My friend Liv, hi Liv, I know you're listening. And we got the job done. So just know that when you guys get these gifts, it was not a lack of thought or trying on my end. If you hate it, that's perfectly okay.
Appreciate a gift with a personal feel. If it feels like there was effort into it, I almost don't even care what it is. You know what I mean?
Good.
Yeah.
If you got me that, I'd be like, personal. What are you, my fucking boss?
We wanted to do the bobbleheads, but he procrastinated it too much. Yeah. We were going to get a little bobblehead of Tommy for everyone. Like a little, I wanted to do like a basketball jersey
right here.
Tommy.
Wouldn't that be great? If I just had it right there. It'd be nice.
I want to... Yeah, at some point, there's going to be a moment where I'm going to get a bobblehead.
So it's not Yeti cups is what
No.
I can cross that off my... I've really been thinking about what I'm getting.
So if you want one, just go ahead and buy one, yeah.
Okay.
We got you flasks with your names on them.
Got one of those too.
God.
Yep, same. I can go grab it right now.
Yep. You know,
I got a giant beer stein. Never used that.
You can't even tell, but this is like our little Palacus crest. We have glasses with the Palacus crest on it. That would be kind of cool to do something I don't know. But we didn't do anything like that. So I wanted to do merch. We thought of so many fun ideas. He procrastinated too much. So it is what it is.
Someone was just given a really hard time for doing that earlier in the podcast. I don't know who, maybe about a hotel room. But shit happens, Procrastination happens. Whoopsies.
It was Tommy procrastinated. Okay.
I forgive him. It happens.
It surely does. So let's see here, guys. Oh, another thing. Really hot off the press, and I feel like we're always a little bit delayed on news, and I want to be ahead of the curve on this one. Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber are now in beef again. It involves Kylie Jenner and Taylor Swift.
Damn, what
year is it?
Biebs.
A star-studded affair.
Because they both used to date Biebs, or
all of them, all of them did.
Yeah, that's no. Well, not
just those two,
Taylor.
Right? I think he's never dated a Jenner, right? I only know of those two.
Fucked around with Kendall.
Who hasn't?
Can't blame the guy.
No, you can't. You truly can't. So here's the thing. He started this beef between Hailey and Selena, okay? Then there's this whole thing this week where Selena's posting, then Hailey's posting to mock her and do body shaming stuff. And then there was a video posted of Hailey gagging at Taylor Swift. And then Selena commented on it and was like, she is literally the best in the industry. Like, I don't know what you're doing this for. So then it's like there's a clap back from Kylie or somewhere in there. Kylie's in there. And then Selena announces she's taking a break from social media.
Pussy.
Boy.
I feel like this is crazy. I haven't heard anything about this. This is some big names.
It's breaking
The biggest
news
of names.
today.
Oh, today.
Breaking news
Okay.
today.
Sounds
There
like
you
some
go.
real,
It's all
real
over
junior
TikTok.
high shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So she just
Mhm.
doesn't. We don't know her motives. Why she doesn't like Taylor.
No, we know why. Well,
Oh,
yeah, because
we do.
okay, so Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift are best friends. So
know
when
that.
oh, okay, yeah, they're like best friends. So when Selena and Justin were dating, Taylor is like protective and like hates Justin. And like one time she like after Justin had just cheated on Selena, Selena was still talking to him, and Taylor was like whatever. So there's always been beef between Taylor and Justin because of that. So now, of course, there's beef between Haley and Taylor because it's one-sided, because I don't even think I would be shocked if Taylor even knows like Haley.
Also, I believe I just thought of this. I'm pretty sure the guy that was fucking with all of Taylor's music was like signed
Yeah,
Bieber and like
Scooter
found
Braun.
Bieber. Yeah, so there's like
Yeah, it's his manager. Yeah. And so then like when she was speaking out on Scooter Braun, Justin Bieber like came out and said like, "Oh, he's not that bad." And she's like, "Just because he's not bad to you doesn't mean one, he won't. Two, like he still fucked me over." So, fuck you, Scooter Braun. Justin Bieber, love your music. You're so talented, but you are kind of stupid.
yeah,
You
you
little
idiot.
nimwit.
Yeah,
bitch.
he's his output's not been as great. You know, he's fallen off a little. It is crazy. I was thinking this the other day. I never listen to the radio. My girlfriend, anytime she's in the car, she listens to the radio, which I just never do. So it's always interesting to be like, what's on the radio? And I mean, when did that last Justin Bieber album come out? Like 2 years ago? That shit is still heavy in
He had an
rotation on the radio.
album. So the album that's probably heavy in rotation on the radio is probably not even his last album, but the one before that. Because his last album wasn't super big.
I would try to sing it. I can't think of the melody right now. But nope, a little more recent than that one.
You are the
Justice.
only
So
one
2021, I
I've
guess.
loved.
Yeah, 2 years
Okay,
ago.
that is 2 years ago. Wow. We actually
Justice.
we have a Justin Bieber song integrated into the wedding somehow. It's shameless. I could not do it.
You disgust me.
Love that dude's voice. Yeah. But
Look,
Taylor Swift's
much
love
like
too, so.
well, much like many artists, we separate the art from the artist, you know. As much as you hate Kanye, the guy's got some fucking slaps. R. Kelly, what am I not going to watch Space Jam? Come on, guys. Like,
Are you walking
have
down?
a passport? Do
Are
you
you-
get your
you got your shots.
That's so
You
weird.
want to come to America with me, baby?
I forgot about that. Are you walking down the aisle to like, love yourself or something?
No. What do you mean? Oh.
What do you mean? That'd be fucking electric.
Yeah. No. Not walking down the aisle
Okay.
to
Well, I'm glad he's involved. That's good.
that. Yeah, Elvis is involved.
Okay.
Casey Musgraves is involved. We got some Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift.
This is just like at
I
the
like
reception.
music.
Like you have a list of
No, this is not at the reception.
maybe like the music that plays beforehand while everyone's like milling in, like some.
You'll
Give us
have
the
to
deets.
just be there.
Give us-
No,
Not everyone.
Piano wedding ceremony.
Not everyone listening is going to be there. Give them the deets.
I'll give them the
We'll
deets
get
after.
it after. We'll get it after. We'll get a
Duh.
full recap.
Well,
She'll take the
yeah.
podcast. She'll take the mic to Cabo or wherever the fuck they're going. Where are you going?
Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
Here.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, the Selena Haley drama, I'll follow closely. I'll keep you guys posted. Don't worry, I won't leave you
Dying to
hanging.
know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Right.
lie. I'm with Wes. It sounds like some high school mean girl bullshit. That unless we
Well,
get some real
Haley Bieber's
material
like known to
stuff,
be a
What the-
bully.
Who the fuck is Haley Bieber? Like, what? She was a model.
Haley
Who was-
Baldwin.
She's
I
Al
know, but
Baldwin's
like-
daughter. I don't know. She's just
Like, I know
hot.
who she is, but who cares? I don't know. Like, well, she's a model.
So
She's hot and
she
famous,
was
dude.
a
That's all you need.
model. Yeah, so she's just, Nepo baby.
Nepo, yeah.
Nothing
It
wrong with that.
pays to be hot and related to a famous person.
Right.
American model, media personality, and socialite. So
She
there you
modeled
go.
for a little bit, but like not really. And now she's more
Okay.
of like the influencer, celebrity.
Right.
Living the fucking
Which
dream.
like she's gorgeous, but she does give off mean girl energy. So I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel.
Can I show you guys a funny
about
video?
rumors, that Justin Bieber's on meth, but we can talk about that another time.
Meth.
Damn. Meth is aggressive. Really?
It seems
You think it would-
impossible for a famous person to do meth.
It
Seems like there's got to be
impossible.
something better and a little more.
Meth is tight. I mean, from
Little
all
cleaner.
accounts.
Seems like
do
heroin
a
is
deep
like if you
dive.
got the money to do it, you just do heroin.
You know
Yeah,
what we
maybe.
should do? We should dedicate a whole episode to some
doing
weird
meth.
conspiracies and
Ooh,
trying a little
okay.
meth. But we could just talk about like some fun
Imagine.
celebrity.
You're just high on meth. We recorded for an hour.
Today we have meth. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. It's not funny.
If we
but
get
it
1,000
is.
likes on this video,
1,000 likes for doing math.
we're gonna do some meth.
Yeah. I'll do
Yeah.
math at the wedding.
I'd be more
fuck?
afraid to
Great.
try to get meth than do meth.
Yeah,
probably.
where the
How would you
fuck
even
would you-
start? What would
Nope.
you
Deep
even
bath
do?
salts.
Where?
Yeah,
I don't.
close
I
enough.
don't. Yeah. It's all the same.
Epsom? Can I just smoke some Epsom salt? Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Snort it, pussy.
I do love an Epsom salt
Okay.
bath. Really soothes the
Ah.
muscles and joints.
I am a whore for an Epsom salt bath.
Jesus.
So
Oh God. Did you guys watch Batch?
of
I skimmed it.
course.
Thoughts on not really
Wes-
watching the
Wes-
the season?
Wes did a
It was. Go ahead, Bobby.
What I do?
Wes spoiled the end of the episode for me and then tried
Guilty.
to call me to avoid
I
looking
tried.
at my
I
text
tried.
messages. I was
I
like, what's
tried.
done is done, motherfucker. Like, I
You
told you
didn't-
I'm
I-
on a delay. I told you I was on a delay. And then you were
She
like,
told you in
oh,
confidence.
fuck.
Dude, I thought
You
you
knew
were
it
caught
was
up.
wrong because you called me.
Yeah, I knew I fucked up, or at least I thought there was a chance. I didn't know if you were caught up yet. I thought you were. I tried my hardest. I didn't just leave it hanging.
I tried so hard. It's okay.
Yeah.
Brody, okay. What was your takeaways from skimming it quickly?
I don't know. Maybe it's just bias going in. It's just I'm bored. None of the girls really
Even
interest
Gabby's
me.
date?
The date was cool, but just the two of them, there just didn't seem to be a lot of sparks, a lot of chemistry. They're just kind of boring. I mean, there's chemistry, but I don't know. They're just a little bland for me. The
See.
both of them. They're just.
What
a
would you
little
like?
Okay.
What do you
basic
want to
and
see?
bland.
Them
I
dancing
want
on
to
the
see
what would
table?
be an
drama.
electric
I
date?
want to see some fucking. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know.
A
These
drama
dates, I
on
don't
a
know.
date?
Maybe. Yeah, probably. If they just got in a fight, she like threw water in his face. That'd be great.
And then they like hotly like made out to make up
You're like,
afterwards.
I
Like, ugh.
fucking
Yes.
love you. Yeah,
God,
that'd
that's
be
hot.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I would like that.
Or if
okay.
maybe he like
Just
had,
like if they had
some
sex
sort of
and recorded it.
survivor style immunity that he could just be like, you're out. I'm subbing someone in. I've actually have had Heather here waiting in the wings. You lost your
Ooh,
chance.
It's like that
you're
old
out.
show Next. Next.
Yes, exactly. Exactly like that.
Okay.
We
We
should
could just
just
bring
watch
back Next.
episodes of Next sometime on the show.
Yeah.
There's
we
so many
should.
episodes of that on YouTube. I've watched more than I care to admit.
Damn.
The intros. My God. What's up?
A
I'm
mess.
They're
Terrence,
so
and
good.
I'm looking to get wet.
I
Okay,
work at a
Terrence.
tanning
Dang.
booth, and guess what? I want to tan your booth.
Yeah.
That's how
Right.
all of the intros are.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Jeremy. Kind of scaring
Go ahead
me.
and get back to the back of the fucking bus.
Yeah.
I couldn't send you back to the bus faster.
Seems so real,
Yeah.
though. Definitely bought it. Definitely not all
Oh
actors.
yeah. So, okay, so Wes and I both watched the entire show. High points, and not that they were truly high, but just like key takeaways. Um, I'd say the overall reoccurring theme is that Gabby's date was great. All of the girls were pissy about it because then Zach got COVID. Um, the thing about it is he kind of showed a little bit of a more aggressive spirit when he was quarantined, and Greer said something that basically uh, made a parallel between his job and or sorry, her job when she got COVID during the end of the quarter when you have to hit your quota versus this. And he was like, yeah, it's kind of a different situation. Like, I took it more lighthearted. Wes was like, that was kind of rude. And now I've seen everyone was like, that's such a red flag, all this shit.
In her, red flag in her.
No, red flag in him.
Yeah, I think both sides was kind of fucking weird. Like the way she brought that up was so bizarre. But him, I also thought you mentioned that it was like he was looking for something to like get upset of and give a reason to send her home. She stayed.
Yeah.
It was weird that he reacted
Do you
that
think
way.
producers made her stay?
It was maybe. I think she's more interesting than a few of the other ones, so possibly.
Maybe. She talks a lot about she talked so much about being like into tea, and I was just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You look like a fucking kindergartner. Like,
she looks
I am
17 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
couldn't have annoyed me more.
Yeah, she brought that up, and he was like, actually, it's not like that. Honestly, it's nothing like what you just said.
So here's my thing. She was obviously upset about it, and I think that she got physically upset because she was just a little embarrassed by how everything went down.
Yeah.
But like for me personally, if a guy would say that to me and I took offense to it, I'd have been like, I'm sorry, but you finding your wife doesn't automatically mean that that's more important than my fucking job that I put on hold to come here. Like, I would have clapped the fuck back because at that point, you know what I mean? Like, if it was truly rude and came off with a malicious intent, I would have had no problem rubbing that in his fucking face and then being like, and by the way, I'm leaving. So she posted today, like trying to be a badass, or not today, but like this week, like girls who like love their career are hot or something like that. Then fucking say that to his face. Be like,
No.
well, my job is very important to me. So keep that energy. But you instead cried and you were like, I'm so fucking embarrassed. Like, I'm such an idiot. Keep that fucking energy on Instagram and in person. Cause I would have been like, fuck you. You're not more important than me, little fucking twat.
Yeah, she's never going to do that. She wants to stay around. Never going to do that.
Exactly. So it's like you're just being a little clout chaser. And also in the same breath, which I'm being hypocritical now, like if your job is that important to you and so much pressure, why the fuck do you leave it to be on a reality TV show to get Instagram famous? Riddle me that.
It's a good point.
New better job.
It's a good point.
Career-oriented woman.
It's interesting to see these like during the season and like after it's been recorded, like the TikToks and like social media of the people that are on the show. Like you sent me Jess's TikTok, which was if you're watching, I like it.
I like what I see. Hong Kong.
But she she didn't win though. Like I don't think based on like I don't know. I just get a vibe. You could just I don't know. You can just feel maybe she's like hiding it well. I don't know. Her TikTok in the last couple months does not seem like someone who was the last contestant standing of The Bachelor to me.
Oh no. I think she probably goes home pretty soon. I think she self-eliminates.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Without a doubt. So we'll see.
Yeah, we will see.
There was not a ton going on besides that. I think that it was just, those were the high points and whatever. I mean, I'm still intrigued. I like the season enough to keep watching. So
I think it is, as a whole, the best looking group of women of any season that I've watched.
The women are
Good.
sexy.
Okay.
I'll give them
Women are attractive. Zach, we're not playing no games. We've got
Women are.
Zach, he bugs
Blue
the
Bloods.
fuck out of me.
Blue.
I don't know.
Really? I think he's done a pretty good job. I kind of like him.
I don't know. He fucking bothers
He's
me.
a little like that. A little like that.
Yeah.
It's like,
He started to
be
grow on me. His
more of a
voice is
fucking
so
goober.
deep.
Be more of a goober.
Man,
if you
he
can.
is a horny bastard though. Like he's trying to hold it in, but every time he sees one of these girls, like he's like you can tell he's backed, which is fine. I mean,
Dear
I
God.
need to clear the fucking pipes.
so yeah, but enough said about all that.
Yeah.
So what else we got? What else we
Let me
got
show you
here?
this video.
Oh, the golf show. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can touch on that. I've watched the first half. I'm interested to what you guys brought this up. I watch golf all the time. You guys don't give a shit about golf. Bobby, you watched it with Tommy because he likes golf.
Mhm.
So I'm interested in what you have to say about it. We'll watch this video first, though.
Okay. Yeah, let's
Yes.
watch this video. Like, go ahead and
Hey,
smash
hey.
play on this video. Oh,
So
Have
for
you
the
guys seen this
folks,
video?
for the folks just listening, go ahead and go over to the YouTube. We're gonna watch a TikTok here. Go ahead and rip this thing.
Have neither of you guys have seen this?
No.
mm-mm.
Oh my God. Yes. Thank God. When I tell you, let me just preface it, and I don't want to gas it up.
Tee it up.
I hesitate to over sell it. When I say this is one of the funniest videos I've ever seen in my entire goddamn life. And
Oh my God.
it takes me back to the good old days when you would see like a funny viral video that's like, that's this kid. And I'll remember that for 10 years from now. It has
Wow.
that
Really
sort of
hyping it up.
energy.
Okay.
This
And
better
I
not
think
suck.
in the modern age when there's so much stuff, I don't remember any of it. It's like, fuck, I see 1,000 weird fucked up videos a day. I'll just let it play, but
Yeah. This video has
Maybe I
almost
should-
5 million views.
it's a lot. Make sure you guys can hear it. Okay, that's all the way turned up. It should be audible. But are you gonna pay attention or are you gonna text your fucking
Hey,
whatever?
pay
I'm paying
attention.
attention. I'm paying
I've been having a
attention.
lot of sexual escapades. as of
You're
late,
just
like
taking
having
forever
little
to fucking
adventures
play the
with
video.
some freaky Chicago girls. And I've come to the realization, I've been talking to one, that I don't think pegging is necessarily that gay.
Oh, for our audio listeners, he just
Jeez.
eats fucking shit after that. He's
The
stand-up comedy.
Steps off the timing. I don't think pegging's that
The
gay.
timing. The timing, dude.
The fact that this guy,
no.
an aspiring comedian, that's the funniest he'll ever be in his entire life. He'll never
Yeah.
top that. It'll never get close. This guy has no
Man.
social media that I can find either, which is
Do you
crazy.
think it was planned?
No, not at all. I
No.
think this is totally natural because he hasn't. I can't find any social media that he even has. He's, like, oh, I'm fucking on Good Morning America's fucking guy that fell off this. I mean,
Wow.
this is
Damn.
as good as it can get.
I've been having a lot
Damn.
of sexual escapades as of late, like having little adventures with some freaky
This dude's
Chicago
not
girls.
having
And I've come
sexual
to the realization, I've
escapades.
been talking
Okay.
to one, that I don't think pegging is necessarily that gay.
It
You know
is. It's
what? I
almost
want to continue to set the scene.
the timing. It almost like it's planned. It couldn't be more
I've been
perfect.
having a lot of sexual
It's so good.
Okay. For our audio,
No one
listeners,
laughs. Though.
That's what makes me think it's real. He fell. They're like, oh fuck, he fell down. It's
There's
not
no
like he told a funny-
commotion. There's no
There's probably not very many people there. Also,
Yeah, maybe it feels not
yeah,
that.
it's probably
yeah.
just like an open mic night.
It's the fucking the
So,
Tuesday
okay.
slot.
This man is wearing a brown crew neck with a gold chain. He looks like a mix of the guy that turns into a rat in Harry Potter and the mayor
Kinda-
of Whoville.
Damn, that's pretty
Yeah.
good. That's pretty good. He looks.
So-
he looks like
Peter
Peter Pettigrew.
Pettigrew-esque. Yeah.
Yeah, with the mayor of Whoville.
With a little peach fuzz on his chin. Yeah. Damn.
Right,
You
respectfully. Um
kind of nailed that. And he's
stop.
pacing around, just ripping this joke, and he just steps off the fucking stage. Yeah, that's him. Nailed it. Yeah.
There was this guy who was like stalking me at this last conference I went to, and he looked like that Peter guy.
That's too bad.
Little rat.
And
man,
like
huh?
Benjamin Franklin. I was like, God, Ben Frank's following me around. Like, he wants his tail for sure.
Dude, if you could get maybe more.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, if you could morph those two together, like, we're right on the money there.
Damn.
I mean,
Damn,
what do you do? Does this guy ever do stand-up comedy ever again for the rest of his life? Do you talk
Yeah.
about it? Do you become the fucking guy that fell down? Also, how's the joke end? Where is he going with that?
Damn, I'm edge of my seat.
I had a bad feeling. I don't think that was going to be very funny.
No.
Pegging's not gay. That's not that funny.
Do you guys think pegging is gay?
Nah.
So
You do shit with a man, it's gay. You do it with a woman, it's not gay. I think you can do whatever you want with a gal. It's not gay by definition. Definition is, doing stuff with fucking the opposite
Dudes?
sex.
So
Like, what's
this,
the thing? Like, is a pinky in the butthole? Is that gay? Like, where does the slope stop sliding?
Right. It's like when you see the billboard and it was like, they're all pets, or just where do you draw the line? And people are like, about right here. And it's between like a cow and a horse. I'm like, this is about where I draw the line.
Sound off in the comments if you like getting pegged.
Yeah.
Are you begging for a pagan? Let us know.
Yeah.
10,000 likes. We will come to your
So-
house and peg you.
Yes, we will.
I would. My friend, my coworker. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. My friend, she
Whoops.
got divorced.
Bleep that.
And she, right? She rekindled with one of her like old boyfriends, like maybe from high school or something like that. She's like, oh my gosh, we were vibing so well, like it was going great. And then one night he was like, I have to tell you something, like I love getting pegged. And she was
Damn.
like, okay, like we haven't even like hung out in person, like since we were like teenagers. Yeah.
That
And
is-
she was
what a
like,
wild
maybe
move.
wait to tell me that. And
That is
then
too
she
early.
didn't text him back. She went ahead and ghosted him after that.
Whoa.
So RIP to that dude.
That is a wild. What is he thinking? That is a wild move.
My dude
Here's
was
my
horned
thought.
up. If
My thought is the dude's got a big roster and he's like, I'm just going to eliminate all
Ooh,
the people. Why would I waste my time? It's just like, are you in or out? Nope, you're done. You're done. You're done. Cut the field in half.
Interesting.
Let's fucking not mess around. Or he's a
Okay.
total fucking weirdo with, little to no social awareness of any kind.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We need to get the
but so-
the pro
Or
pegging women.
You have
now
a
we-
gal that you're pegging all the time, and you kind of forget. It's like, oh yeah, most people aren't pegging, not as normal as
that.
I've thought it was for the last year to year and a half.
So now we have deemed her nickname Peggy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
She
you
told
do.
us that
Have to.
story. She's just a Peggy now, and it is the best. I mean, I love that story so much.
That's
And
crazy.
There was someone that I went to college with who used to peg her boyfriend, and like when he would mouth off to her, she'd be like, "I literally fucked you last night. Like, do not mouth off to me." Oh, so watch your mouths, boys.
fellas, you just can't have that hung over your head. You just can't. That
Stay
you just got
safe out
nothing.
here.
You got no comeback for that. What do you say?
Look, you like what you like, but you gotta. There's consequences to everything,
But some things can stay private until you trust that person.
Yeah,
It's okay to not like disclose that until you're like ready to sexually do that with someone.
sexual
I'm just talking
preferences before person.
Yeah, that's wild.
No,
No.
probably.
I'm not talking
No.
about that. I'm talking about mouthing off and her saying that, like, she didn't say it, like, in public, hopefully. Like, him and the boys hanging out, and he's like, hey, babe, I'm going golfing with the boys.
No, they would be like fighting,
Got enough.
and she'd be like, I had you bent over my dresser last night. Like, don't mouth off to me.
I bet he liked it, though.
I mean,
if he likes getting pegged.
for sure. For sure. Like, guys have that weird kink that they just, if you like getting pegged, you probably like to get a little bit.
You obviously have a bit of a thing for getting dominated.
Bit of a sub.
Yeah.
Spit in my mouth.
Yeah. All right.
Let me wash your clothes for you. Maybe I need a sub.
Yeah.
Something to try on the honeymoon, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe peg Tom and
is that on the registry? Any strap-ons?
Some or like a ball, like the strap thing that goes around the head with the gag.
Yeah. Nice Jamaican.
If we all chip in, we could get like the big table where you're
like a dominatrix table,
all fours, maybe.
Yeah, let's get a let's get a GoFundMe for the pod listeners. Maybe get a dominatrix, maybe some whips.
Should I like fuck with Tommy and get him like one of those gag things and like bring it on the honeymoon? Like, well,
yes.
I just thought like this is something that we would do on the honeymoon. Like we're supposed to make it special somehow.
Dude, that'd be so funny. Do it. He like comes out of. I
won't be able to get it on Amazon because he'll see it on Amazon. So I'd have to do it from like one of the actual like porn sites. I could work somehow.
Damn.
I got 3 weeks.
Or like, that'd be funny. He like comes out of the bathroom dressed in like fucking what they're wearing in dodgeball, like all those chains and shit. And
he walks into the honeymoon suite and there's like
I'm
actual,
ready.
like come in here. Yeah. So it's great.
Really
it's
funny.
Great.
Good bit.
Brody, you live in St. Louis, so I feel obligated to point this out. Did you see that the bear at the St. Louis Zoo named Ben, a black bear, has escaped for the second time this month?
No, I've not.
Ben go crazy.
How do you
Ben's on one?
Seems like find a bear pretty quick. I mean, it's St. Louis Zoo. I mean, that is in the slap dab in the middle of the fucking city. Like,
you hope. I mean, shit happens. You know, Ben finds his way out. He's escaped once. The second time is concerning, guys. Can we like get someone watching Ben?
Maybe we just let him go.
How it happened.
Let him out into the wild.
Maybe. Seems like he wants to be out.
He wants to be in a river with some salmon somewhere.
I know.
Doing some damage. Zoos pretty fucked up when you think about it.
No, I don't even have to think about it. I know it's fucked up. I've boycotted zoos back in like 2014. Fuck zoos.
And there's
like prison.
There's degrees. There's animals in zoos that live good lives, but probably for the most part, most animals in zoos probably not super stoked.
If it's like an endangered species and they have some there to make sure that like the species stays alive and all of that, and if they were bred in captivity, fine. They don't know any other different, whatever. But it's still like even so fucked up when you think about it. Even
depends on the animal
fucked
too.
Up. It's lesser, but.
Depends on the animal a little bit, probably. Like a fucking giraffe. Like you can't have a giraffe in a zoo. Let him go. He doesn't want to be there. Some little snot-nosed fucker doesn't need to look at a giraffe.
Watch the Animal Planet if you want to see what the fucking animal looks like, or go.
Hand him a goddamn
once you get a little
iPad.
Older, go to Africa.
Fucking get your fucking bread up and take him to fucking
selfish.
Africa, brokey.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
We got a hard anti-zoo stance. All right. Let's talk. What did you guys want to talk about this golf thing? I'm intrigued. Go on.
I've watched the first 4 episodes. I haven't finished it yet. I've watched the first 4. I fall somewhere between Wes and Bobby. Like, I've heard of all the golfers basically involved, but I know very little about any of their social lives. I did have the benefit also of all the tournaments. I did not know who won any of those tournaments, or I did not remember. So it was like, I hope they win. I don't know, which is a nice benefit. I'd imagine Wes, you're like, I know exactly who wins all these tournaments.
Yeah.
So it's a little less
Yeah.
drama, but I bet it's interesting. My thing that I was surprised by is how even the narrative is for both Live and the PGA. I can't believe
Wow.
they both
Yeah.
signed off on it basically just being right down the middle. There's bad stuff about both. I was very much anticipating it to be heavily one-sided to one or the other, and it was not at all.
I didn't even realize that. Like, I just thought like PGA was like NBA. Like, I didn't really realize that there was like another.
It is.
Well,
I
it
mean,
was
organization.
until this thing started a year ago.
Got it.
I mean, there
So
are
then-
other like basketball leagues though. It's like nowhere near, kind of similar,
But-
I guess. I mean,
Caliber.
But it's like those are like mine. Like everyone in those leagues would rather be playing in the NBA. You know, it's not like
there's
the
no,
NBA is
like,
not
right.
competing with those leagues.
No,
Yeah.
they are in it. Yeah, that's true. Yes.
So you know, Tommy started watching this, which I was just sitting there, so I was watching it. I think we've watched more than 4 episodes. We've gotten pretty far in, and I don't really remember anyone's names because I don't know them. Like, I've literally never heard of these people in my fucking life, and so it's been kind of interesting. I was intrigued. So I never like grasped this about golfers. Like, unless they have a contract with like a big brand like Nike or something, like they're not getting paid unless they win, you know? And when you think of like athletes, like football players, because like they might win this tournament and then they get like, you know, $3 million. And like in hindsight, their margins aren't great. Golf's an expensive sport. And then like, who even knows, you know? They're taking like private jets to go to this shit too. And I'm just like, how intriguing. Cause like if you're playing football, regardless if you win or lose, like your contract for a couple of years is like millions and millions of dollars. So I never thought about that. That was kind of cool. What else with it? Oh, the guy that was like British or something who was older, had the kids with like his hair was like swooped down. I really liked him. That was like the most intriguing part for me.
He's a character.
Yeah.
It was cool to see him like grappling in real time with whether or not he was gonna go or not.
Yeah.
I think he was putting on a little bit to the camera. I think he was pretty set he was gonna go to Live the entire time. Because like it's pretty obvious for a guy like him. Like he's old. He's never gonna actually compete in the PGA anymore. Take the fucking money, go play there.
So what's the big deal about the Live thing? Like, why does everyone hate like? So I get like Saudi Arabia stuff, but like, is there something in particular that happened like right before all this to make everyone suddenly feel so fucking passionate about it? Or is it just because it's like groundbreaking? Like, I'm confused about that.
There was no right before this happened. Like all these media people and all these people in golf were not outraged with the atrocities in Saudi Arabia. Now that this league has come along, they're
like, oh, so you support people that are. It's like, fuck you. What are you doing? Like, I'm not saying I necessarily support them, but you're not doing anything to stop anything.
Yeah, it's lip service. It's typical like media, like just got to be on the right side of history shit. But you don't care. And it's not like the PGA is this squeaky clean that never does anything wrong and nobody's been wronged by the PGA ever. I mean, for fuck's sake, it's like you said, like it's a little fucked up that a lot of these guys aren't getting some sort of guaranteed money from the PGA when you really think about it from a perspective. And Liv is doing that. And if we're being honest, if one is right and one is wrong, them getting some amount of guaranteed money is the right thing to do. Having it be totally tied to your performance, especially in a game like golf, where there is so much variance and week to week, stroke to stroke, there's a lot of luck involved.
It just seems crazy to think about, like, if it's a big athlete and a big golfer and they're coming to your tournament and promoting like people to come and making you money. To not guarantee them something is very weird. I had no idea that was
not. They don't
thing.
have to. They don't have to they don't have to win to make money. They have like half the field. There's a midway cut, which they talked about, and
Boy,
half the
they
people
bring
make.
that up every episode.
It
Yeah,
is
I
like
don't.
little, it's not much.
Like if you finish 50th or 60th, you get like 15K or something. Not only do they not make money, they lose money. Like they still have to pay their caddy, they have to pay all their expenses. It's like when you're on an NBA team, you don't pay a nickel for anything ever.
You literally,
You
it's
could
like
not-
a one-sided benefit. I mean, there's of course two-way benefit, but you don't have to
Like
pay
John
out
Wall-
to make money.
John Wall sat on the bench, did not play in a single game like 2 years ago. He made like $35 million.
Yeah.
And the NBA is a little different. I mean, there's more money in the NBA than in the PGA, but yeah,
Do I think
still,
some
it's-
athletes are overpaid? Absolutely. But when you're thinking about this in like terms of saying like, okay, we're looking at all of these sports, golf is
the market dictates
still
your
a
value,
huge
and the
sport.
market suggests. And the thing is, like, the other thing that helps is most of these golfers all have pretty substantial sponsorship deals, even though, like, you can correct
What
me if I'm
about
wrong,
that
Wes, even like the
Turpy guy?
smaller mid-tier guys have some sponsorships. They're not fucking on TV, but
Yeah, for the most part, they have at least something. But it's not
the guy I think you're talking about, and it was my favorite episode, was the
braces.
Joel. Oh no, not him.
That's Matthew Fitzpatrick.
I'm thinking of Joel Damon, the guy with the floppy hat that hates himself. That's my favorite episode.
Yeah,
The
that was
guy
the
who's
only.
very
honestly,
self-deprecating.
I didn't really give my opinion.
He was
Except for
funny.
some of the Joel Damon episode, I don't really like it. It's not interesting to me at all. I know all of the outcomes. I know about all the
That makes
stories, so
sense.
it's not interesting at all to me.
The first episode with Thomas and Spieth, so boring. Didn't care at all.
And it's
Brooks was interesting because he was kind of very open and honest, and it was kind of interesting to just see into his psyche the whole time. The amount of access they get is the cool part. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, getting that much access and getting that much of a look into your psyche as a golfer is the interesting part.
Yeah, the Kepka one was pretty good. Not very often, especially in like sports like that or just anything at all, do you hear guys say that I'm like just not good enough to beat these guys. I'm just not. So he was
Humble
pretty fucked
And
up.
like you said, like he was, I mean, the best
he's
golfer
not,
on the planet.
usually not that. That's the thing. He's usually not. He's like this really like outspoken, boisterous, like kind of an asshole type of guy.
That was the interesting to me. Like
he won a ton for a few years.
Okay.
Like he'd been unstoppable like his whole life. Like he said that little thing at the beginning. He's like, they didn't believe me when I was 16. It's like, yeah, okay, dude. I mean, you were pretty immediately like just dominating the PGA.
He played on the European tour for a while. He didn't take like a conventional route, I suppose. But once he was like on the tour, he was like one of the best players. But
do you agree that the better golfers in the most competition is still in PGA, or do you think that
it still is. It still is by a lot. They've taken a couple very good players, but it's still for sure the PGA.
So you can't do both. You can't play in both tournaments.
No.
Okay.
Do you think they'll ever change that? Let's say 5 years from now, LIV is still a thing, still successful. You think PGA eventually will be like, fuck, they're taking a lot of our players. It would probably make sense if we just let them do both.
I think
I don't know.
No, I think
what's the
they've drawn such a hard line on this like moral high ground shit that if they allowed them to do it like in 2, 4, 5, whatever, it just is so hypocritical.
Unless someone else like owned LIV or whatever.
Well, yeah, unless
I think
something changed.
Yeah, if at some point the money gets to be such a disparity that the players are like, hey, fuck you. I would rather play on the PGA, but like we need.
They did. They changed a lot. They changed a lot.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, cool. So we'll probably see that in later episodes if I had to guess.
That changed this year. So this was all like 2021, 22. So the new season, they have like elevated events that has like huge prize money, but you still have to perform. Like there's no guarantee.
Who would be like
much higher?
If you could have a sponsor, you're golfer, Wes, because you're our golfer of the group. What would be like the dream sponsor as a golfer for you personally? Not like industry wide, but
I would say just like a club or like clothing or just
I
like
mean,
anything?
I don't know what the fuck sponsors are. I think that it could be anything, right? Whoever can
No,
sponsor you going into
they really, I mean, there's only certain club manufacturers in clothing that does golf, but I mean, there's people that have like random shit like UPS on their shit and like MasterCard and shit. So I guess you could have like logos, and I think that's how Liv's going to start going. They're going to look like NASCAR drivers with fucking logos all over their shit and just have
they got to
anything.
get
But
that
mostly
coin.
in the PGA, it's pretty down the middle on like.
So answer, who would be your dream sponsor?
I don't know. No one like
Whoever's
Titleist,
paying
like
the
just
most.
the big
Fuck
golf
it.
Yeah.
brands. Yeah, the big golf
Yeah.
brands like Titleist or for clothing, Nike, just like the coolest shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
I would
I was
be
thinking Nike.
heavy
Yeah.
on Nike. I think so
Or
many of those
Lululemon.
golf brands, I do not like the way they look. I like Adidas. I like Nike. So many of the other ones, I think that it makes them really bad looking, ugly shit.
yeah. People are very critical of. I like for the most part Under Armour's stuff, but their big guy is Jordan Spieth. He's one of the most popular players, and he's sponsored by Under Armour. And he always looks like a little kid. He's got like weird
Yeah.
striped shirts all the time. He kind of looks like
Yeah.
he's 11.
Plain as shit. Plain as shit.
Under Armour. So like there's like a study about Under Armour and like how they didn't like lean into that like athleisure in time. And so that's why Under
Yeah.
Armour kind of fell off, because it's like they were still doing just strictly like workout stuff when people wanted something that looked a little bit more like leisurely and casual as well. And now it's like Under Armour, it's like you're seeing that shit in TJ Maxx everywhere. Like you can get all
Yeah.
brands in TJ Maxx, but like if you're gonna go to TJ Maxx and shop, like you're gonna be, it's like Under Armour, Under Armour, Under Armour, you know,
Yeah.
Tommy
Yeah.
Bahama. It's
It's January 6th dad
So.
shit. Like, never your first choice.
never.
Yeah, I have some golf shirts. They have some nice stuff. They have nice golf like pants and stuff specifically for golf. But yeah, mostly their stuff's not great. Like they try to do shoes with their big Steph Curry's, their big basketball. They were trash.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. So bad. Like that's the other
Terrible
thing. They had
looking or terrible
Spieth,
performance?
from what I've heard, both.
Both?
Depends on which.
I've
stuff.
never worn
he's had
them.
he's made a lot of shoes, so the performance varies. They've all looked terrible. It's they had Spieth, who at the time when they first signed him was probably the biggest golfer going. Tom
Yeah.
Brady and Steph Curry, and they somehow just fucked all
Fumbled
of
it.
Fumbled
Yeah.
it. They still have all three of them, I think, and it's just like,
And they
no,
have The
shit.
Rock.
That's true.
The Rock.
That's true.
Every time they sponsor the UFC, and every time I watch a lot of UFC with Brady, and he always brings up the clip of
Of course you do.
Nate Diaz saying how shit those shoes are, the Under Armour Rock shoes that they
I
made them
bet.
wear. All their shit's trash.
I bet.
Mm,
Yeah. So
yeah.
Under Armour, figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or don't.
You know what?
Just die. Just go
Just
away.
maybe let's just go dormant and
I have a lot of Under Armour stuff. I like their span like undershirt stuff and like long sleeve golf stuff.
But you're never gonna like be like, oh man, I just that Under Armour drop, like gotta get that new new.
No. It could go away and I'd be all right.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Yeah,
I have
glad you-
it. Everyone has a little bit of it.
Glad you guys are
But
liking
what if
the
all
golf.
that-
It's a little it was a little elementary for me. A little like they're explaining the
Oh.
rules of golf to people that are
Yeah.
like
It's.
I wish I could golf. I think I would enjoy it. You're boozing out there. You're like warm,
sick.
you know.
outside.
And
It's sick.
I would enjoy it. I know I would, but I'm not good at being bad at stuff. And my competitive drive does not meet my skill. And that's like, I'm also left-handed, but I don't know if I should like, there's certain things that maybe I'd be better at right-handed, but I'm like, I'm not going to pay for lessons. Like if Tommy bought me lessons, I'd do it, but like, I don't want to pay for it.
Do you
I'd need
if
to
you had
get
to like
clubs.
swing something like a bat, would you do it left or right-handed?
So like I've never really like, I mean in PE, like growing up I had to swing and like I don't know, like it both feels so foreign. So it's like I don't know what the fuck feels right. So it's interesting. I went to the driving range a few times.
It's a very, very difficult sport. You do once you
Hard as fuck.
get like a very base level, you do improve very fast, which is good. But it's very, very hard. You have to put in a lot. It's a lot of practice. It's a pain in the ass.
I know eventually I'll really try. Maybe this summer I'll go to the driving range a little bit more too. But like Tommy, when I first tried learning, he was still learning as well. So it was like difficult. And it's like if you're right-handed, you're trying to teach me how to swing. Like that's not going to work. But I think I might try right-handed and see if it feels better because left does not feel good.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
I mean,
see.
if it feels bad.
I
Yeah,
like the
I don't know.
I like the outfits.
tough.
I like the social aspect of it. I'd love to do a little like John and Kylie, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, like they do like a little scramble. I'm like, that's so fun. It's a couple scramble.
It's
It's
good.
like you would
Yeah.
never use my shots ever.
Also,
But I'd be there.
business aspect. You know, you could
Yeah.
always
Next trip out to Vegas, rub
Oh,
some
baby.
elbows.
Yeah.
Think about the fits you could get off. Short little skirt, cool little visor, a little sleeveless polo. Are you kidding me? All
Yeah.
Nike, of course. The only
Great
thing you can
fits.
do.
All Nike.
No Under Armour in sight. Ever.
Nike
No.
or Lululemon because now or Aloe because they have like the little like polo dresses with the little like mini skirts. It's like all in one for like
Yeah.
golf.
Let's get
Good.
slutty on the
Like-
course, people.
Why would you not?
Yeah.
Let's get slutty everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, sex
Everyone should be a little more
sells.
slutty. There's
I
too many
agree.
Americans that are fucking goddamn up their own
Uptight.
ass. Show some skin.
You can love
Shake
God
what your
and
mama
want to show
gave ya.
some skin.
Oh, speaking of God, fucking Scotty Scheffler, what a fucking dork that guy is. He's so good at golf, but god damn, the least interesting person in the world. You don't even probably
Yeah.
No
remember
idea
him,
who
Bobby.
that is. No.
Yeah, he's the number one player in the world. He was the guy that was like, "Oh, I just got married and I went to go get coffee with my wife and I read scripture before every tournament."
No, I didn't listen to that, I guess.
Yeah,
He's
no, it's-
sick. He
suppose-
is so sick at golf, though.
It's the whole thing. The whole time I'm thinking is like, so like, what is the proper like disposition to be like the greatest athlete of all time? And that's the thing about golf. It's like they're all very different, and yet still kind of like him and Brooks, there's the complete opposite people, and yet they're both incredibly successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Joel Damon like hates himself. He's like, "Oh, fuck this! I almost won US Open. Whatever. Fuck." I love him though.
Yeah,
The quote
he's-
of
he's
like
great.
somebody's got to be the 70th best golfer in the world.
I think he is a little too like, and I think he leans into being like underselling himself. But I think more people should have that outlook. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
hate.
mean-
You know what I can't stand is I watch a ton of UFC. Like all these fucking terrible, not terrible fighters, but guys that are lower level, like mid-level fighters who are UFC fighters. Like, good on you. But like, we'll win a fight. And be like, I'm the next champ. I'm the fucking like. You're never gonna be there. I guess in fighting,
You're
and
32. You'd be there.
I guess in fighting, it's a little different. You have to have some sort of like edge and belief in yourself in some way to like get in a cage locked in there with another guy and try to kill him. There's a different like mental aspect of that there. But, you know, just being in the UFC is cool. Getting a check, getting fights, you know.
There's also an element of being the
Okay.
big boisterous asshole will get you bigger fights and more money. Whereas in golf, you're just like, I'll show up. If I golf well, I'll make more money. If I don't, I don't. I don't really have to perform or get sponsors and shit. But in the UFC, it's like very tied to how much money you make is how
Yeah.
big of a personality you are. Unless you're just, like you said, one of these fighters that's unstoppable.
Yeah, those guys that have lost like 3 fights in a row and they finally win, they're like, titles next. Like, it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
yeah, more people should be like-
I really don't like that.
More people should be like, yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm never gonna beat the best guys, but I'm fucking pretty good. Make a good living. I don't know. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
always interesting.
That
Like
would
I wonder
be
that
normal.
with every sport. It's like, could you even make it that far without thinking that you're the best ever? Like, could you even make it to that level? Like in the NBA,
Yeah.
there's so many guys that are just like, I need to know that I should shoot the ball about twice a game, play good defense, grab some boards. But are those guys like, fuck, I'm the best? I'm like,
I don't know.
fuck you, LeBron. I'm there. I got it. And is that a good or a bad thing? I don't know.
Who
The
are you
guys- I
trying to
think the
convince
guys-
when you're like, oh, I'm the best. I'm the best.
I may be scoring 6 points a game, but I'm a dog.
If I wanted to, though, I could do it.
Yeah,
If I
it's
was in
just
the
like
right
not my role to
situation,
spoil other sports.
if I got traded to another team,
Dude, the
shit would
coach is out to get me.
Mm.
I'm being cheated.
I don't even know if I want to talk about this, but I've started this sentence, so I guess we're going to talk about it. Bobby, you have no idea what this is probably. This fucking Alabama basketball, fucking Brandon Miller, Nate
We should
Oates
talk about it.
situation. Just a breakdown for the people that don't know what we're talking about. And Bobby, there was a player on the Alabama basketball team. What was it? Probably a month ago this happened, month or two ago. So
Okay.
he shot and killed a woman. He's being charged with murder. Him and another guy, I guess, who was not on the team. And, that happened a month ago. Kind of didn't really hear anything about it after that. It was kind of open and shut. And this week, pretty much, Alabama's best player, who is also like going to be, a top 5 pick in the NBA draft this year, it basically has been roped in saying that he's the one that brought the weapon. There were claims that he was like blocking the road with his car.
What the fuck?
And yet he's still playing. He's in all these games, which that leads me to like, it seems like either we know this is what happened.
He's not going to be charged with anything.
He's not going to be charged, I guess, which to me signifies like, are we getting the full story? Is he actually? Because then his lawyers came out with a statement. They were like, he drove him there and the gun was in there. And I guess he did have the gun and knew the gun was in there, but their thing is he had no idea he was planning on using the gun or what the gun was going to be used for. But then weren't there texts from him saying like,
no, he was, the thing that I saw was the player on the team and this other guy had something happen with this person at like a bar or restaurant or a club or something in Alabama. And then he texted Brandon Miller, the star player, and was like, bring me my gun. And he drove it down there and gave it to him. And then this like shootout happened out in like a busy street in their college campus. And someone got killed. And when he brought it to him, like blocked in the car that they were trying to like leave in and like kept them there. And like someone got shot. So he like brought in the gun from wherever they.
And then the lawyer came out. The lawyer said he didn't block it. And I guess his thing is he knew he wanted him to bring him the gun. He didn't know that he wanted to bring him the gun to kill him. He was just like, hey, I'm going to head out. I would like to get that gun from you. And then I'm going to dip. And he's like, cool. But then he was close enough to the shooting that bullets hit his fucking windshield of his car, which is a whole nother thing. And yeah, he's just playing. And the crazy thing to me is like, there are so many people that are like tweeting shit and be like, Brandon Miller's a dog, dude. 40 points last night. What a game. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like I saw, Kevin O'Connor from The Ringer was like, the game Brandon Miller last night, 40 points in the middle of controversy, looked great. It's like, why would you ever tweet that? Don't tweet that. Say nothing. Because that's the other thing. People
even if there's speculation, he should not be playing.
Nope, probably not. And the biggest thing is the coach came out and he's like, it's the wrong place, wrong time. Brandon's a good kid. Yada yada. It's like, Jesus, dude. Be a little more tone deaf. Couldn't be more tone deaf. Like, he's like, it's obviously a bad situation. Brandon's a good kid. Wrong place, wrong time. I mean, I think the biggest thing to take away and the problem with Twitter and all this is like, I don't think any of us really have the full story of what's going on here. So there's a lot of people taking a lot of hard stances on both sides and a lot of takes where it's like, I don't think any of us have any fucking clue really what is actually going on.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty
It's crazy that he's
evidence is against him. He seems to be nothing's going to happen to him. I saw some other quotes from
crazy
NBA
that could happen.
Yeah. No suspension, no nothing. And all the NBA people are like, yeah, I'll just draft him. It's fine. He's
clearly like an accessory to murder in some way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the laws. I don't know the laws. I think
the whole thing hinges on, does he know he was bringing him the gun to kill a person, or did he think he was bringing him the gun just to give him his property?
There's no way to like know his mind's like state of mind there. So he's probably just good. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
he's probably just good. I don't know.
He's clearly like an accessory to murder in some way. Yeah. I don't know the laws. I don't know the laws. I think the whole thing hinges on, does he know he was bringing him the gun to kill a person, or did he think he was bringing him the gun just to give him his property?
Well,
he's probably just good. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It seems
Yeah.
it's a bad fucked up deal.
Yeah, I just
Imagine being
think
him and like playing during that, and just like, I guess he doesn't care. He scored 40. He seems fine.
Balled
Jesus
out. I don't know.
Christ.
Yeah. Ooh. Before we go, we're getting long on time here. I wanted to bring up: is there any more TikToks about your fiance?
That's such
Oh,
a good
yeah.
thing.
That made me laugh.
Same. That was so fucking funny. Like I could
Did you have to,
not deal with that.
did you have to have a conversation with this fucking thirsty little bee?
No, I was like, man, I wanted to comment so bad. I wish I would have and just been like, oh my gosh, my
Should be
Troy.
honestly. Oh God. Should be like, oh yeah, honestly, same. Just like,
Yeah, right? Like, damn. But the season's over for Tommy, guys. He's no longer coaching.
Damn. They didn't
Are you
make
heartbroken?
Shit. Damn.
I'm so heartbroken that they're done. Yeah.
Fuck.
For those that don't know,
Shit.
there's
Punch in the air
a
right now.
No.
Bobby's fiance is a coach
I've got
for
it.
Lebanon High School, and has an admirer from the school, a young lady that made a TikTok, and for the viewers, we're gonna watch it.
Could you hear that entire time?
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not pulled up.
Sad. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
It's like lagging so bad.
Disastrous.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
And we're not talking about Tommy's handle game in that
It's lagging.
Anyways, there's an admirer of our friend Tom. What is that from High School Musical? Is that what that is?
yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's you know, you got a desirable man on your arm. What can you say? All the ladies at Lebanon High after
You
their
know what?
Greyhound.
Exactly. I get it. You know, I couldn't even be mad. I respect it.
Yeah. Yeah. Respect the hustle. It's
Yeah.
a banger
I
TikTok.
wanted to
I
dab
watched
her
it.
up.
I got her like 7 or 8 views probably. Shouts out to me.
Yeah.
I watched it. I laughed. It was funny.
I even viewed her profile just to see if she posted anything else about him.
Oh yeah.
So she got that profile view. And they notify you when you view their profile, apparently.
Nice.
So she definitely saw I viewed it. So
Did you make any threats like on her livelihood at all in any way, or
Are we gonna get like a Haley Baldwin, Selena
Yeah.
Gomez type of?
Yeah.
Just stitch all
That
her
would be
TikToks with. "Ugh."
iconic. Right? Maybe I should. Like,
do we
who the fuck are you?
possibly have our first rival of the show? This high school
Yeah.
girl?
Oh, it's not the first because remember I got a hate comment about talking about Danielle.
Oh yeah.
So
What was
that's
that?
my
Was that-
first rival. I was talking about Danielle from The Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's funny.
He said I was tasteless. Guess what I am, Rick?
That guy loves Harry Potter, probably.
Hey, speaking of Rick, what was that? I didn't watch the TikTok where you sent of Rick, the table guy. What was that? I don't remember.
Oh, it was
He's
just
just
that he
chatting
commented on Eric's new girlfriend saying like, oh, this is an upgrade or something. Like basically saying he upgraded from Gabby.
Ouch. I agree, but
Yeah.
ouch.
Oh,
Why
chill.
would you say that? What is the point? Just
Yeah, what is the point of that?
get a little relevancy? I don't know. Seems like it's just going to be a lot of people sending you mean shit for like 5 days.
Exactly. It's like he's just trying to stay relevant for sure, but like why? Because like you're not gonna be around again. You couldn't even stay in paradise, bro.
Yeah, bro, they brought you in as a sympathy cast and you couldn't even make it a fucking week.
Yeah.
I got some
So
candy
fuck
here.
You.
Anything else?
With
Well,
your
what do you
little-
have?
Do you?
It's not. It's candy I've had before, but I thought it was funny, and it's very referential to what we've been talking about. They have special women's rights M&Ms,
Oh boy.
flipping the
No
status
way.
quo.
Hell yes.
Supporting women, flipping the status quo. They're different colors. Take that, Fox News.
Damn, dude.
We'll show you guys.
Wow.
They're purple, green, and brown.
Damn.
Ladies, snap it up. Iconic M&Ms. Let's see what they taste like. Do they taste
Our
like
feminist
freedom? Do they
king.
taste like... Ooh.
Taste like it. I heard they taste like quality, bro. What do you
They're
got?
black. They're black.
I
We got
heard
a
they
black.
taste like.
They're all black.
We got the sexy green.
Wow.
And we got a nice little purple. Let's see. Let's give them a taste.
Do the YouTuber. You got to do the.
Oh yeah. How do they taste?
That's close, but not quite.
Well, I'm a little bit stupid. Okay. Yep. Not
I
really
know, but just like
conducive
hold
to that.
Here. God damn it! Just like hold it like this. Like hold one M&M and then put your other hand behind
I'm
it.
fucking throwing M&Ms everywhere. This is so. God damn it! They're on the fucking ground.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's the YouTuber.
That's a purple M&M.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, they taste exactly like M&Ms.
Okay.
I love
Fair
that
enough.
you bought those though. That's perfect.
Chocolate candy shell. Yeah, the other day we were talking about it. No one had it. I was actually literally in the aisle,
In
checking
the
out at the
candy
store. All the
aisle.
I wasn't in the aisle. I was checking out with all the candies to my right. Didn't see anything super
Okay.
unique, but I did see these. I was like, that's we could talk about that for a good 5 minutes.
The candy rack as you're checking out at the grocery store or whatever you're at. That's a real motherfucker. You know it. I grabbed a car. You ever had a
is.
Carmelo?
Oh, have
Not
I?
since I
Shut
was
up.
little.
Dude, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Caramel.
It's
Crazy to
kind
me.
of silly how good they are.
Oh, caramel and chocolate just
The
fucking
texture
rips
of that
every time.
chocolate.
Sheesh.
Like, what's the
So
close
good.
approximation of a Carmelo? Does it kind of stand alone though?
It's standalone.
Really?
It's something's different. I don't know what they're doing.
It's
in there,
not
but
a
it's something's
candy
different.
bar. Because there's no
It's
other.
like there's little like pods. You like break them off. It's not like a bar.
There's
It's like a
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
There's
think I've
nothing
only had them
quite
in
like
like
it.
Halloween sized. I don't think I've ever had a full one.
No, you've never had
I
a
had the-
small Carmelo. I don't think they make small
Okay.
Carmelos.
Well, I didn't know they broke apart, and I think I've had it. So seems, I don't know.
I don't think that Carmelos
You don't know what the
in Europe.
Maybe they didn't. I mean, I haven't had one since fucking 2005, probably. So
Yeah,
Like,
so what
I
would you
just-
know?
I want to argue. Yeah, I want to argue with you. So I am just saying I know candy more than you, and I've never seen a travel-sized fucking Carmelo. So I'm gonna look it up right now.
Anyways,
I'll
it
say
was
regular
delicious.
M&Ms,
We'll see.
they're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah.
mini,
It's a satisfying
mini M&Ms
mouthfeel.
are elite.
Satisfying.
Oh, it is. I
mouthfeel.
agree.
It
Like
always
getting like one of those plastic cartons of mini
Oh.
M&Ms and just
Drinking
drinking that
'em.
bitch back.
I tell you,
Ooh.
it,
Anyone want to play a fun game that I thought of the other day because I made myself laugh?
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Everyone.
We're already an hour and a half deep.
Yeah. Took us 90 minutes, but we started talking about candy.
Hold on. How do I do this? Why is
Oh,
this
would you
not
look
doing
at
it
that?
the way
There's
that I
no
did it
such
earlier?
thing.
Bobby, would you shut the fuck up? Here you go. I want you guys to go to Google and just put your thing into the search bar, and I want you to tell me the last 10 things you Googled.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever your preferred search engine is.
I do it on my
Probably
phone.
Google. Either, I mean, if your Google account's linked, it'll be the same on both. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, let's do this.
Anybody want to go first?
I'll go first.
Mine's not working.
Oh, but mine's
It's not
kind of
working on my phone.
boring. Okay, so mine this evening is Halloween-sized Carmelo, my wedding website, my registry. Then I have Claremore man goes on driving rampage, which is fucked up because I witnessed that. An invoice, and then sneakers. So it's really not
Okay.
fun.
No, mine's not fun either. Mine, I don't know how to. It's not working on my phone, but my computer, it would be the same.
It should
Surely
be,
I
yeah.
have-
If your
surely I have
accounts are
more.
linked.
Yeah, it should be.
You're on your same
Uh,
Gmail.
Watch ESPN. I just Googled Justin Bieber, Scooter Braun, Nikola Jokic, Tanner Anderson, who's like a high school athlete, and like where I'm from. Live tennis scores. I was trying to find a tennis score. I was
Yeah, I
looking
have
for.
so much shit like that.
And then and Fox Sports was my only. I don't have anything else unless I can like
Nice.
delete some of these and they'll come up. But
Not awful. Not awful.
Musical chords, how to increase squat range of motion,
that's a good one. That's a good one.
high fiber foods,
Yeah.
how many grams of protein per day, NBA standings,
Nice. It's a common
Yeah.
one.
Tigers depth chart, Seventh Woods High School.
Dude, insert team's depth chart is fucking
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
like insert teams like cap space, like
Yeah.
checking out the cap situation for the fucking
If I keep going, like
Arizona Cardinals.
Seventh Woods High School, fish and chips in newspaper, lunch near me, swing dancing.
Fish and chips.
Insert thing near me, just like easy.
Swing
Hotel
dancing,
near
Blue
me.
Jays depth chart, Mets depth chart. How much protein per kilogram to build muscle? Did that twice. Didn't remember first time, I guess.
That is funny.
Oh, I
Prince
also
Charles, Kay Adams, women's slacks styling,
Googled, ooh, okay.
the real.
Were you helping?
What I got?
Were you-
Caleb
yeah,
was
I
big
also-
on like, I know pants look good on me. Da, da, da. I was like, you should wear some fucking slacks. And they go, those look bad too. It's like fucking whatever.
You know what I do? I don't. So
Uncomfortable
it would have
looking.
showed up. It would have showed up in my searches, but I don't hit enter on them. I enjoy just like double checking spelling on stuff in Google. I'll just
Yeah.
like type it in, like, is that right? I didn't like search it or anything, but tons of like just doing a quick Google of spelling.
I do that. I'll like open a text message to the last person I was texting and just like
Yeah.
type it in there, or I'll hit it with a little talk to text and say like
Mm.
restaurant. You're like, okay, yeah, I definitely spelled
Yeah.
that one right.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Restaurant's a
We've
hard
all
one.
been there.
Gerardo was one that I had to do that with today, like Cape Girardeau, Missouri. I was like, Gerardo.
impossible.
Lot of vowels.
It's an
there.
EAU.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
a mess.
A lot of
My
vowels.
my attempts to spell that, I mean, that was embarrassing. I also exercise. It doesn't matter how many times I try to spell it, I always fuck up exercise. The XC thing, like I always want to put a Z in it. I know there's not a Z, but like I'm always it just would make a lot of sense.
That's like a 90s
Obviously.
workout DVD is like exercise with a Z
Yeah.
with fucking some
Exercise.
guy with a blonde mullet.
Like spandex. Yeah, like
That
Like, yeah, we'll
sounds
sell you
fucking
some
great.
machine that doesn't do shit. That's a broken piece of plastic.
Get the Bioflex.
Guarantee I
I've,
can't spell that word. Not even a little.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Never can spell it.
Which
I
one?
have
Guarantee.
Oh.
Never.
I have an eye appointment tomorrow. I'm pretty
bad at
psyched
spelling.
about that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Pretty
wow.
good.
Congrats.
Pretty good.
Yeah, need some
I
new
had a
contacts.
lady doctor
Pretty bad.
appointment today. Isn't that kind of crazy that like as a woman you have a doctor just for your vagina? It's kind
I
of
don't
crazy.
have a dick doctor. Kind of fucked up. I feel a little left out. I want to
Yeah.
put my feet in some stirrups and have them look around, fucking
Yeah. You like it's just like
play
this
with my
like,
thing.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Still pretty
Yeah.
short.
Makes sure.
Okay.
yeah.
Still pretty sure. Let me get out my bifocals, or not bifocals, but like you know how doctors wear like the little tiny lenses to zoom
Yeah,
in.
dude, your junk's so small.
Yep, still
Yeah.
2 inches.
Yeah,
Ever since you were
Nice.
7.
yeah,
Hey, what a score.
yeah.
All right. Well,
Well,
I
guys,
got a small cock.
you've overstayed
your
welcome.
We'll catch you